We're coming out a little early. We've had a little bit of movement since that match. If we could get some help out there, we see that we got a lot of people still on chat and on the site. So I know that you guys have probably been hit hard, but anything you can do to help out, it is what I call Ad Lib Hour. I love Ad Lib Hour. No, I really do. It's our turn. Instead of them asking us questions.
We should ask them. What can they say?
Yeah. In fact, we'll ask and then we'll answer them. But one of the things that I'd always like to know is we've got how many moderators do we have total? Because I don't know.
Does anybody have a number?
Does anybody have a number of how many total moderators we have?
Just on Pond Chat.
Just on Pond Chat, or total moderators? I would like to know. I've never got to ask any questions.
Yeah.
What are our total moderators?
And how many countries do they represent?
And how many countries do they represent? And we want statistical facts. Names, addresses, and phone numbers. I'm just kidding.
Can you get that in a short text?
And we want it in writing. I'm just kidding. But no, really, truly, I mean, that was my question, is how many moderators are there across the country? That would be a really cool question. I'm sure somebody out there can answer that. She's got her Megatron on, and are we getting an answer?
Yes.
We got an answer.
17 mods.
17! Wow. That is really amazing.
I would not have guessed that.
No,
That's
I didn't know that.
That's pretty good.
So you guys have never asked that question?
No.
Hey, I'm okay at this time of night, huh? Not too bad. I came up with a good question, didn't I?
Yeah. It was a good question. Yeah.
So, out of all those 17, who's been the moderator the longest? I would like to know that.
A first name.
A first name is good, and where they're from would be really wonderful if somebody knows. But who's been our longest moderator? I think that's a solid question.
It is.
For you guys to give $1,000, who is? You gotta have fun with it.
I think they're probably thinking on this because they gotta think.
Dun 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 dun.
It sounded pretty good.
Oh, you never seen that talent, have you, Larry? I got my grandson. I teach my grandson how to do that now. So he walks around going, "Grandpa."
How old is he?
4 years old. And boy, did he love the Bear Center.
He's been here.
He has been here, and he talks about Ted all the time. He has a picture of Ted in his bedroom on his mirror, and he made his mom, begged her to put it on his headboard. And she said, your grandpa wouldn't have let me do that. And he said, "Grandpa," and I said, "Oh, yeah, you can do it." Not a problem.
Children can do most anything.
Yep.
The longest mod.
The longest mod. Now, not in feet and inches.
No, but in time being a mod.
Okay, time being a mod, yes. That's what I wanted to know.
There's a tie.
There's a tie? No, there had to be some hour separation.
Well, it's a toss-up.
A toss?
They're saying it's a toss-up between who's been the longest.
Okay. I buy that.
Marge from Ireland.
Marge from Ireland. Hey, Marge.
Hi, Marge.
Thank you.
I'm not Irish. He says I am. I'm not.
Yes, she is.
I'm not. And
Look at her.
No.
Look, that's Irish. Yeah, you got to see her.
And Debbie, and I think it's the Debbie from Connecticut.
Debbie from Connecticut and Marge from Ireland. That is really cool. And how long have they been moderators? How long, roughly, have you been on moderators? Marge? Deb? We'd like to know. I mean...
Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, this is just some questions that we get to do a Q&A on. And the reason why is because there's some things that we don't know.
It's true. And a runner-up, a very close runner-up to this group is Reb.
Reb, oh yeah. Hi, Reb. How you doing?
Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
Reb's the Netherlands.
That's cool. We're going to wait just a bit here. It's time to do the sound.
And we haven't practiced.
No, wait. We're going to get better.
Yeah. Well, they're still one.
They're still thinking?
Yeah, they're still thinking.
Okay, that's cool. I like the thinking.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
Yep.
I like to wait.
Yeah, well,
It's good.
Waiting is good. It makes you good at being patient.
Oh, by far. Very, very patient. Yeah, we're patient, don't you think?
We're patient,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, we got an answer. Survey says...
LOL. Don't know.
Well, what's funny about that?
I wonder what happened to me if I said, laugh out loud.
That's laugh out loud.
I used to think it was lots of laughs.
Well, lots of laughs is good.
And the question was,
Lol.
how long have they been a mod? Wasn't that the question?
Yeah, the question was, how long have they been a moderator? And I guess I can buy that they're not sure. I suppose that can be a tough one because, you start doing it and,
Moderating when Hope was born.
Well,
right?
sometimes you start and then you got to take a little break for whatever reason.
And then go back.
And then you got to go back and whatever. But, my guess is some of these people, I'm just guessing.
Now, I got one out there for some fun. I can't give anything away during this program, but it sure would be fun to do it. But for fun, whose nickname is Lucy?
Now, that's a hard one. That's hard.
Yeah, whose nickname is Lucy? We need an answer.
Well
Ready?
known right
Ready?
here at the very
Yeah. Okay, go.
Okay, go.
Brat? That is not correct.
We don't know a brat.
I know a fair amount of spoiled brats, but not
I
a...
know two.
You do?
You two.
Oh, we're spoiled brats? Wow!
No.
Well, some questions just can't be answered.
Well, yep.
Well, we did say that ourselves, that there's tough questions out
There
there,
are
and we may not be able to answer them.
That's right. We said that, and
But we were good team players.
Yeah.
Were we good team players?
We were.
We were.
Okay. Hey, what would your question be?
Well,
Oh, I think we might have an answer.
Oh, well, someone, I don't know, may have inside.
Let me look.
May have
Let me see if I. No, we're not going to incriminate anybody here.
No. But it came from a different source.
Well, this person did win, but we can't say who she is, and we can't say anything.
No, because
It's privacy.
Yep, and it could be an inside scoop, inside job.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
it's kind of like that inside trading stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
we ain't going to say that Terry Hagenow said anything. I mean, that wouldn't be very nice at all, would it?
no.
But as long as we don't say what the answer was, it don't matter, right?
We could say the person with the beautiful grandchild. We could say that. Not necessarily.
Yeah, let's do that.
We
Let's
could
do
say
that.
Terry
Let's not
Hagenow.
say Terry Hagenow.
No, we can't
The
say
Let's say
two-month-old
the person that just had the brand new grandbaby
Right.
Yeah, right.
that she's going to spoil to no end.
No, she wouldn't do
The
that.
little
Oh,
guy,
she's going to be a great grandma,
that
a
little
wonderful
guy,
grandma.
No,
yeah.
she's not.
No, a
great
very,
grandma.
very
She's
good
a
grandma.
Yeah,
Top-notch
yeah,
grandma.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. What question do you have? I got a question while you're thinking about yours.
Okay, all right.
Who is the furthest moderator from the Bear Center?
Oh, good
The
question.
furthest moderator from the Bear Center.
Is that in miles or hours?
Miles, distance.
Okay, yeah, well, all right, that was I'm waiting. Yep.
Okay, and while we're
That
waiting,
was that grandma there.
oh, okay, that really fun, bubbly grandma.
Yeah, smiley faces and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's just so cool.
Proud
Oh,
grandma.
very cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so have you thought of a question?
I can't even think.
Okay.
I could be
At least we got one here who's honest. Was I wrong in what I told you?
What'd you tell me?
You can't remember.
No,
I said
no,
the last 3 hours are going to go real slow.
Yeah.
So, Judy, question?
I'm out of questions.
Oh man, I'm just loaded with questions.
I have a question for everyone. Let's see. I don't know how many people would know this, but who knows my nickname here at the Bear Center?
Who knows your nickname here at the Bear Center? We're still waiting. I never said I did.
That's true.
I know it's Ireland. No, I'm wrong.
No, I don't.
Okay. What do we have? Do we have an answer on miles away?
We do not have an answer on miles away.
I just heard something come across.
Well, I know, but somebody wants to know. A grandma wants to know about how many dogs does Scott have.
Oh no! This is no. We're flipping. They're flipping the gourd on us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
15. I have 15 dogs. Oh wait,
Oh.
I have 16 dogs because we got to take on my mother's dog after she ventured out of the world. So.
Well, the answer to the mod furthest away from the
Yep,
Bear Center
okay.
is Reb, the Netherlands.
Reb in the Netherlands. Reb, that's pretty cool. I wonder how far away that is in miles, just roughly.
A long way.
Long way? Yeah, that it probably is. So.
Probably a long ways.
So in asking some of these questions, we learn a lot. We really do. I don't know why I'm getting to the point where I keep feeling like something's staring at me, and it's the Bears. I keep turning around because I feel like something's staring at me here. It's them.
They're kicked back like a.
But it really does help us learn what's going on. I didn't know there was 17. I didn't know Reb was the furthest away. I didn't know that Reb and Deb were probably the longest in longevity, and Marge. Okay, I didn't know that, so I'm repeating this so I remember it. I didn't know whose nickname was Lucy.
No.
Well, so we're still trying to figure that out.
And we're still,
What's the other one?
They have to figure out her nickname here at the Bear Center.
Yeah, what is? I told you it's Ireland. She's Irish. I'm telling you. No?
Okay.
I'm wrong again?
You are.
Jeez.
Does anybody know the Bear Curator nickname at the Bear Center?
And be nice. It's a nice.
The Bear Curator's nickname, Sharon's nickname at the Bear Center. What is her nickname?
Well, they don't call me that anymore because everybody's nice. Well, kind of nice.
Well, you said it was nice.
It is nice.
Well, it is nice.
Okay. I'm not following you.
Oh, well, we have someone that guessed two answers.
Okay.
Bones or storyteller?
It's crap? Gosh.
Bones.
Oh, it's Bones.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me how you got that nickname.
Well, you see,
that's a
when I needed hair for my collection, I would. Well.
For what collection?
I had to have a collection of hair in order to find his samples. Okay, to see what the difference of the medulla is inside.
Okay, I gotta ask you a question. What hair are we talking about?
Bear. Fur.
Bear hair.
Not necessarily fur, but fur from other animals.
Okay, got
and
it.
so dead things.
Okay.
And so I would stop on the side of the road to pluck hair. And so, and then we had a young bear that died many years ago. And so after it was deteriorated enough, I washed all the bones and I have it under my bed so that one day when we have the Hope Learning Center up and running, we can put that bear together. It's a whole bear.
Okay, my next question is, and that was really kind of cool. Really, when I think about it, bones.
Yeah, it took me a long time to clean and dry those bones.
Bones.
All summer.
Oof. Sure it's not Ireland?
It's not raining.
Okay. Well, it is now. No, anyway, my question is, on average, how many hours a week does a moderator spend moderating? on average? I think I'm coming up with some pretty good questions.
You are.
What do you think?
And while we're waiting for that answer, well, you were talking about Bones, and that, you know, how you got that name. 2 other people came up with either Bones or Storyteller.
Personal friends.
Probably.
Personal friends?
Well,
You can't tell.
I
Yeah, it's a secret. Let's remember we've got that match out there too. So we're still got that match out there. We got to concentrate on that. We are getting very close. What time is it now?
10:14.
It's 10:14, so it's 10:15 just about. That leaves us an hour and 45 minutes of numbness, and and we are asking you to please help us end this in a strong, positive manner. It'd be really nice to hit $35,000. I don't know if our numbers are exact on that or not. I don't even know, you know, when we're going to actually find out our final total. But I do know that the people that have worked very hard on this program will get those numbers out to us because they're an extremely reliable group like everybody else is.
Average number of moderator hours a week is the question, I think.
Yes, average number of moderator hours a week I'm looking for.
Yep. Well, I think they're still they probably got the calculator out, you know, punching 17 people, you know. I mean, that's a lot.
Somebody might work more than others.
Yeah, but it's an average where I'm looking for an average. And the reason why I'm asking this is because I'm just looking at the commitment. Everybody's got such commitment. Now, some may only be able to do it, you know, so long a week or so many, you know, a few days or whatever. I understand that. That's not what I'm out here to do. I'm just looking at, you know, the commitment that you guys have out there is just tremendous. And it's really cool to see what you do. And, you know, us learning the volunteers really helps out. It really does. You know, and I can't tell any of you guys out there how much we appreciate the efforts that you put in. I wish I could answer this question myself. Maybe, and I'm going to put a name out there, but maybe Kathy could give us an idea. And Bolts, how many hours do you think we have in developing and getting the touchscreen to fruition?
And running for the first
Yep,
time.
running for the first time. How many hours do you think we have in that? I think if we were to think about that, we might be able to come up with a rough estimate, but I'll bet you we'd be mind-boggled at the amount of hours we have in that.
No hours. I would think.
Yeah.
Huge.
A lot.
I would wager to bet that it's up in the $500 to $600 range.
Kathy Paulson, average for the mods, 8.77 hours per week.
Wow, that's impressive. 17 people averaging almost 9 hours a week.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, I rounded it off. That is really super cool. Thank you out there, you guys. And I'm sure that there's times you do a lot more than that. And, you know, we appreciate it. But I was gonna guess less than that, honestly, with 17 of them.
Well,
You know.
and you know, days like today and our fundraisers and things, you know, especially in the summertime, we got a lot of things going.
Yep.
You know, I can see them. A lot of time there.
So I don't know if there's any rough idea of about how many hours we'd have in our touch screens. I wish I could even help answer that question. All I know is it was monumental.
Yes.
You know, and I guess I'd have to say just on our side about how many hours do you think we had into it, because I couldn't even imagine how many hours Volts had into it. But it'd be plenty. But that development of that touchscreen for the ecology hall was, if we would have had to pay for all those hours, we wouldn't have had the system. We wouldn't have been able to afford the system. So you guys out there, again, shine like you won't believe. I mean, it's just amazing. And here I am back to giving you guys a great big pat on the back, but I'll tell you what, you deserve more than that, because you guys do a great job as a group, or gals. I always use guys. I don't mean that in a bad way. But it is really, really neat to see the operation of those. I can tell you that, you know, even in the ecology hall itself, you'd be surprised at how many hours it took to bring this place to completion. Everybody always thinks, oh, you know, it's only maybe, you know, 6 weeks worth of hours times maybe 3 people. You know, I got to tell you something. When you look at the hours that went behind the pictures, you look at the hours on the aquarium, you look at it on the stands and all the building, the front display. I mean, it goes on and on and on. It's a lot of hours. I really thank everybody out there. What time do we have right now?
10:18.
10:18. If you guys want to keep visiting, I'm going to go look at the totals real quick,
Okay.
so I don't spit
I'm
on
gonna
you.
sit down.
Okay, we're going to sit down. Scott likes to stand, but we're going to sit. And Scott's going to check the leaderboard. And, oh, boy, it feels good to sit down. And, okay, we have an estimate, and I didn't say anything about this about the touchscreens, but our estimate out there from one of the team leaders out there and one of the major players of this touchscreen project. The guess is over 4,000 hours on the research team and the person that put the pictures in there as well.
So take that times a minimum wage in the state of Minnesota and see what I got.
Yeah.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah. And by the way, that 4,000 hours, I would have guessed something very close to that, and that's not including, that's just our hours. That's to get the information ready to give to Volts, so Volts could put it in the system. So, yeah, 4,000 hours and about $9.50 an hour. You want to go?
Yeah, just figured out that what the state wage would be, and that's amazing. Right now we're sitting at just about $31,000. We've got that $3,000 match. It'd certainly be nice to have $35,000. We've got about an hour and 40 minutes right now. It's getting close. I keep saying because you kind of start to run out of a little steam. I'm sure you guys are too. And we'd be talking $38,000 at this state's minimum wage of $9.50 an hour. $38,000. Thank you so much out there. It's amazing when you put numbers to something how much it really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you have guessed that much money?
I thought about 36,000. I just did the math real quick. I thought it was $9 an hour. 'Cause I'm lame. I'm tired.
Okay, she's tired, and she isn't lame, but she's just tired. Your leg hurts? I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to take a quick break. Come back. We're not sure when we're going to come back. It could be soon. We won't be gone any longer than 11 o'clock, I can tell you that. But we may think of some fun stuff and be back real soon here. Don't you think?
For the home stretch then.
Yep.
You know, home stretch after that.
Home stretch is coming in.
Oh, yeah, well, they're recommending, for us to liven up a little bit, break out that espresso.
Oh.
Ted's
Well, I would love to do that, but I got to be able to sleep when I do get home. Because
We're having actually. I know some of you folks are in Minnesota and the surrounding states. We're actually having a kind of a blizzard here, so we have to be pretty on our toes, which I know we would be if we took the espresso, but to drive home after we leave here.
Yeah, because we almost got a fair drive home.
Yeah. It's much different than when we came.
Yeah.
24 hours ago.
It was 45 degrees when I came last night.
Yep, it was.
Yeah, it's not that now.
We went from, I think when I came in at a Bear Center last night, I said to both of them, I said, it's going to look a lot different tomorrow night than it does right now. But it's 30 degrees right now and dropping. The winds are gusting strong. And we actually seen our first plow truck go by for the season this year. And to go from 45 yesterday, haven't really seen but a little bit of flurry as far as snow goes this season so far. But to go from 45 yesterday to snow today, pretty typical of Minnesota. It's not unusual. We've seen it before, but not with the winds we've got. We've got winds, they said, in excess of 40-plus miles an hour. And that's going to make for an interesting ride home I'm going about 19 miles home in some fairly remote roads. What about you guys?
I'm going about 2 miles.
That's it, 2 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 16-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 16, 17.
Yep, so she's going 16, 17 miles. These bears I like, but I'm getting sick of them. They keep thinking they're staring at me. They didn't bother me all night, so all of a sudden I don't know what's going on here. But again, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you shortly. Real good. Thank you.